Sarah, I have something to ask you.
No way! Meeting adjourned!
Come on, you won't even hear me out?
I don't need to hear it. It's never anything good when you ask for something.
What do you mean by that? I only ask when it's really important.
Important to who? Your family?
What's that supposed to mean?
Last time you asked me to pay for your parents' new car, and before that, it was their house renovation. This is definitely about your family again, isn't it?
It's not fair to bring up the past like that. They really needed those things.
And I suppose they really need something else now, too? What?
As expected of my wife, you're so smart and understanding. Actually, I was thinking of going on a family vacation with my parents. Could you cover the travel expenses?
What?
You know how hard they've worked all these years. Don't they deserve something special?
Something special that someone else pays for?
My parents are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary this year. They asked if we could do something special, so I thought we could take them on a trip.
Then take them yourself. Pay for your own family's vacation.
You know that's not possible right now. Things have been tough.
Things are always tough when it comes to spending your own money.
I would if I had the money, but being unemployed, I can't afford travel expenses.
Then find a job already. I understand the mass layoffs were unavoidable, but it's been a year since you became unemployed, Mark.
You think I'm not trying? The market is brutal right now.
The market is fine. I see new hires at my company every week.
Job hunting is surprisingly tough. As a man, I have my pride, and I need to carefully consider my options. That's why it's taking time.
Pride doesn't pay bills, Mark.
I just need more time to find the right position, something at my level.
Then maybe just skip the family vacation gift. If there's no money, there's no choice.
That's impossible. As the eldest son, I need to properly celebrate my parents' anniversary.
Being the eldest son doesn't mean spending money you don't have.
You don't understand family obligations.
Then ask your sister and her husband who live with your parents. They're going on the family vacation too, right? If everyone chips in, you could manage it.
Well, my sister's family is having a tough time too. You know, they had a baby last year. Child rearing is pretty expensive, so they said they can't help with the travel costs.
They're still going on the vacation.
They deserve a break too. Having a baby is hard work.
And my work isn't?
A family vacation should be with the whole family, so that's why I need you to cover the expenses.
It's ridiculous that no one in the family wants to pay, but the daughter-in-law has to cover everything. I've already paid for the car and renovation. I'm not giving any more money.
You're making this so difficult. Can't you think about how happy it would make everyone?
What about my happiness?
Don't be like that, please. My parents and sister's family are looking forward to it. I can't tell them it's canceled now.
That's not my problem.
Why are you being so cold about this? They're your family too.
They're my in-laws. There's a difference.
All right, I get it. So if you were involved, you'd be willing to pay?
Huh?
Let's have you join the family vacation too. We can combine it with our anniversary trip.
What?
Actually, I was thinking of doing the trip in June. Our wedding anniversary is in June too, so wouldn't it be fun to combine everything?
It feels kind of like an afterthought, which I don't like.
I've been planning this for weeks.
Sure you have.
But hey, we haven't gone on an overnight trip in years, right? You've been so busy with work that you can't take time off. Let's give you a break.
When you put it that way, true, the promotion is great, but my workload has become insane. I could use some refreshing time off.
That's what I'm saying. You work too hard.
Someone has to, but you might be right.
Exactly. I'll take you to that luxury inn you've been wanting to visit.
Wait, you mean the Grove? The popular inn that's booked solid for 3 years?
Actually, I have a friend who works there, and I asked him to hold a room for us if there's a cancellation. He says they get several cancellations each month, so we should definitely get in.
Really? Even though I'm paying for everything, I still want to stay there. The Grove was designed by a world-famous architect. I've always wanted to see it with my own eyes.
As expected of an elite director at a major architectural firm, your reasons for staying are different from us regular folks.
Don't start with that elite stuff again. I worked hard to get where I am.
And we're all proud of you. That's why you deserve this break.
Are you sure we can stay there through your friend's connection? And I want separate rooms for us and your parents. Is that possible?
No problem, no problem. We can even do separate activities during the family trip. You can go around freely and refresh yourself.
That sounds good then. I'll advance the travel expenses. Can you charge it to our family card as usual?
Yeah, leave all the arrangements to me. I'll let my parents know the trip is a go.
Just make sure everything is properly booked this time.
Trust me, I'll handle everything perfectly.
Thank you, Sarah dear. I hear you're covering all the travel expenses. You're welcome. A 40th wedding anniversary is important after all. Since your son and daughter are useless, I guess the daughter-in-law will have to step up. What do you mean by useless? They're both wonderful children. Wonderful children who can't support their parents? That's what you think? Children should be able to give back to their parents without relying on others. You're starting to sound very ungrateful. But please make this the last time. I still haven't been paid back for the renovation or the car. I'm amazed you can even ask for a vacation in this situation. But I suppose for a 40th anniversary, it can't be helped. Pay back? Why should we pay you back? Your family. Family or not, loans should be repaid. What's with that attitude? I was trying to thank you and you're being so rude. Rich people should pay. You're right. People who have money can pay if they want to, but people who don't have money shouldn't act entitled about making others pay. Are you calling us beggars? I'm calling you people who don't repay loans. What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying we're the ones without money? Well, you don't, do you? So please stop relying on your daughter-in-law for everything. I'm tired of having the money I work hard to earn used however you please. You think you're so special because you have a good job. I think I'm responsible because I work hard. Don't get cocky just because you earn a bit more than others. A daughter-in-law should just quietly give money to her husband's family. Excuse me? That's how it's always been in our family. Times have changed. I was going to buy you a souvenir as thanks, but now you're getting nothing. Don't come crying to me later when you want Hawaiian souvenirs. Hawaiian souvenirs? Yes, beautiful ones from Waikiki. From where? Oh my, didn't Mark tell you where we're going? Even though you're just paying for it? You're nothing but a convenient ATM daughter-in-law, aren't you? Though I must say, you're quite uppity for an ATM. Are you really going to Hawaii? Of course, first class all the way. First class? Yes, we are. Mark said he wanted to splurge since it's our 40th anniversary. Mark did? He's such a good son, thinking about his parents. And who's paying for first class? You just stay home by yourself. An ATM daughter-in-law should just shut up, work, and hand over money without worrying about what we do. Ha 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 ha! We're expecting a nice bonus after the trip, too. A bonus? For Christmas shopping, of course. You wouldn't want us to feel left out during the holidays. I see. Thank you for being so honest. That's what family is for. Complete honesty. Yes, complete honesty indeed. Hey Mark, where are you? Did you say you were going somewhere today?
Huh? Why are you home already? You usually don't come back until the last train, but it's still noon.
I wanted to make sure we packed everything properly.
Packed?
I thought I'd take a half day off to relax before our trip tomorrow.
Oh, crap.
What do you mean, oh crap?
Nothing.
So, where are you? Oh, maybe at the job center?
Sorry, Sarah. Actually, the trip departure is today.
What?
There was a mix-up with the dates.
How convenient.
Well, I made a mistake with the reservation, and we need to check in this afternoon, so I rushed to meet up with my parents and left already.
What? Why didn't you tell me something so important? Well, I can head over there now, right?
It's not that simple.
Why not?
No, you need to stay home. Actually, there was another problem. We could only get our room at the inn.
What did you say?
These things happen sometimes.
Do they?
So, you'll have to stay home by yourself. This time we're going to enjoy it just as family.
Just as family? Am I not family?
You know what I mean.
Wait a minute. This family vacation was supposed to include our anniversary celebration, right? It's weird that I'm the only one staying behind.
Oh crap, that's right, we did say that!
You forgot our anniversary plans?
No, I didn't forget!
Mark!
Well, but if there's no place for you to stay, what can we do? So you'll have to deal with it this time. We're going on the trip as just family. You stay home and watch the house.
Did you remember your passport?
Huh?
You seem confused.
Why would I need a passport?
A luxury inn in the country wouldn't need a passport, but Hawaii is different, right? I think you really need the passport I have right here. Are you sure you'll be fine on your fun family vacation?
Huh? Wait, how do you know we're going to Hawaii?
You sound surprised.
I'm not surprised. I mean...
You admit it pretty easily that you lied to me about going to Hawaii.
Was that a trick? So does that mean I actually have my passport?
Really? That's what you're worried about?
Of course I am. We need to leave soon.
No, it wasn't a trick, and your passport is right here. I've known about Hawaii for a while. I secretly took your passport yesterday.
What?
Surprising, isn't it? Just like your Hawaii plans.
Wait! Can you bring it to me?
What time is your flight to Hawaii? Do you have time to come back for your passport?
Wait, what's going on here? My plan was perfect! How did you find out about the secret Hawaii trip, and why do you have my passport?
Perfect plan? Is that what you call this?
Just tell me how you found out!
You should have made sure Karen was on board with the plan. She just blurted it out to me.
What?
She was kind enough to send me a message thanking me for being a convenient ATM daughter-in-law. That's when she bragged about going to Hawaii.
That old hag, she had to run her mouth!
Is that all you have to say?
It's not what you think!
You thought I wouldn't pay if you told me the truth, right? Hawaii travel expenses for your whole family would be too expensive. So you pretended it was a domestic trip when asking me for money. Lost for words now?
I can explain everything!
But even if you lied about it being a domestic trip, I would have strongly opposed. Then you made up that story about combining it with our anniversary trip, piling lie upon lie to cover up your panic.
No, that's not it! Look, it really was supposed to be a domestic trip at first, but then Mom and everyone insisted they wanted to go to Hawaii!
And you just went along with it?
What else could I do?
Still planning to keep lying? I also know you don't have any friends working at that inn.
Huh?
After hearing from Karen, I checked right away. I asked all your friends, and none of them work at an inn. I even called the inn, and they said they don't have any employees who know you.
You went that far to check?
Did you think I wouldn't?
You're always so thorough!
I wonder where these supposed connections are. I was really looking forward to staying at my dream inn, but instead, I got lied to and left behind.
Well...
Nothing to say?
It's complicated!
Oh, I guess you're being left behind too. Can't get on a plane without a passport after all. And there's not enough time to come home and get it. Looks like we'll both be staying home together.
No way! I was looking forward to Hawaii too!
More than having an anniversary trip with your wife?
That's not what I meant!
But I wonder if your parents will be okay without you. Your parents and sister's family always rely on us, and they can only give orders. I wonder if they can enjoy Hawaii on their own.
Of course they can't! I handled all the flight and hotel arrangements. It's their first time abroad, and my sister has a small kid, and could you maybe bring my passport to me?
Still thinking about Hawaii?
Please, we could talk about this later!
Like hell I would, you garbage excuse for a man. Don't say such ridiculous things. Well, I'll be going now. Have fun with your family vacation.
Hey, Sarah! Hey, where are you? Your stuff is missing from the house!
Finally noticed, did you?
What's going on?
You came back for the passport? Your passport is in the mailbox. Hope you can make it back in time for the flight.
Stop messing around! It's way too late for the flight and we already canceled the family trip! Not just me, but nobody brought their passports! How were we supposed to go to Hawaii like that?
Everyone forgot?
They didn't even know they needed them. Said I never told them passports were required. They should at least know you need a passport for international travel.
Wow, that's an even more basic problem.
It's not funny.
No, it's not, but I can't help but laugh at how much of a fail this was.
So we had to cancel the family trip and came back, but then you're not here. Your stuff isn't here. Where did you go?
I moved to my new place. I just took the bare essentials of my belongings.
Moved?
Did I stutter?
What do you mean moved?
Because I'm divorcing you. I might even buy a new house. Fresh start and all. So you should move out soon, too. I'll send the divorce papers to your parents' house.
Hey, wait a minute. Divorce? I don't want that. Why are you suddenly saying this?
Suddenly? You think this is sudden?
Of course it is!
Huh? Do you think I just impulsively decided to divorce you?
Isn't that what this is? You got angry about the Hawaii trip lie and decided to divorce me?
You really don't get it, do you?
Get what?
Well, this Hawaii thing made me finally decide. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been fed up with both you and your family for quite some time.
Really?
When you got laid off from your company, I understood. I thought you'd find a job quickly, and as your wife, I genuinely wanted to support you until then. But you never found a job, did you?
I've been trying!
Have you really?
Well, I keep telling you I have my male pride, you know? I don't want to take a pay cut or work under younger bosses. I want to transfer to a job with at least the same conditions, preferably with a management position.
Pride? Is that what you call this?
You don't understand how hard it is.
Someone who gets put on the layoff list isn't going to get that kind of sweet deal. You should have thrown away your pride the moment you got laid off.
What did you say?
You heard me.
You don't know what it's like to be a man in this position!
Instead, you kept dragging your feet on the job search. During that time, you relied on me for living expenses without any gratitude, and you couldn't say no to your family's requests, dumping them all on me. I'm sick of being treated like an ATM by everyone.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You're right, both me and my family have been taking advantage of you, but I promise I'll never ask for money again, so please reconsider the divorce!
Never ask for money again, like you promised last time.
This time I mean it!
You don't need someone like me anyway. You have your girlfriend. Why don't you just marry her instead?
Huh?
Surprised?
What girlfriend?
I know one more thing. For this Hawaii family trip, there's somehow a young woman going too, right? Someone who isn't family getting to go on the trip. Maybe she's planning to become family soon.
How do you know about that, too?
You don't even try to deny it?
I can explain.
I've been preparing for divorce ever since I found out about Hawaii. Speaking of divorce, we need to divide our assets, so I checked our joint account for the first time in a while and found a lot of money missing. Don't you think it's natural to investigate what it was spent on?
How much did you investigate?
Want a detailed list?
No, that's not necessary.
That you have a girlfriend 10 years younger than you, that you've been buying her high-end brand clothes and accessories, and somehow, with your parents' approval, you were planning to take her to Hawaii.
Oh no, she knows everything.
Your parents approved of this?
They just met her once.
You haven't been going to the job center lately, have you? Instead, you've been cheating with your young girlfriend every day. Looks like you've been living quite the fun life.
No, that's not it. This is just for fun. It's not serious.
Just for fun?
I didn't mean it like that.
Whether it's for fun or serious doesn't matter. You're a married man who cheated with another woman. That's the only fact that matters.
That might be true, but divorce is going too far. I had my reasons.
What?
You don't understand my position. I was really seriously job hunting at first, but we were living comfortably just on your income, and I started wondering what's the point of me working, and somehow I ended up playing around with this young girl.
How convenient for you.
You don't understand how it happened.
Well then, let's just casually get divorced in the same way.
Huh?
Casual, just like your affair.
It wasn't like that!
Even after hearing your reasons, I can't feel any sympathy. You just couldn't stand having a wife who earns more than you, so you cheated with a young girl, but didn't want to let go of your convenient ATM. Did you think such selfishness would work?
Well, that's...
We're definitely getting divorced. Take care now. Hey, Sarah, what's this about demanding all the money back at once? I thought the lawyer's letter was quite clear. This is ridiculous. As written in the lawyer's letter, I want repayment for the renovation costs and new car expenses I've paid until now. I don't understand why we need to repay that money. A wife's money is the husband's money, and the husband's money is the family's money. The divorce is unfortunate, but there's no need to repay money from when you were married. Is that what you think a marriage is? That's how family works. Actually, there is. Don't tell me you forgot about the contract you wrote yourselves. Huh? Need me to refresh your memory? What are you talking about? Maybe you have dementia? Your whole family should see a neurologist. Who has dementia? And what contract are you talking about? The ones you signed so eagerly. I never signed anything. It's all written in the lawyer's letter, so please read it. Every time I lent money, I prepared a contract. It clearly states that the money must be repaid, and if Mark and I divorce, it must be repaid in full. That's why I'm asking for repayment. I don't remember signing anything like that. Shall I send you photos of the contracts? You're making this up! I have your handwritten signatures right here. You signed both during the renovation contract with the construction company and during the car purchase contract. Well, anyone would sign things without checking the details in that situation. That's sneaky. Sneaky, like planning a Hawaii trip behind my back? That's different. If you have complaints, please tell them to my lawyer. I don't want to deal with you all directly anymore. Lawyer, come on. We don't need to make this such a big deal. Hey, couldn't you maybe give us a little discount on the repayment amount? Still trying to negotiate? We're still family. Absolutely not. Please stop with these unfunny jokes. What? Well then, I'll be going. Looking forward to your full repayment. Wait, we can work something out. The only thing to work out is your repayment schedule. Goodbye, Karen. Whether they got scared when the lawyer got involved or what, Karen and family rushed to make the full repayment. Apparently, they had to sell their brand new car and anything valuable in their house to get the money together. They even sold the luxury stroller that their city-based daughter and son-in-law had bought, which caused Karen's relationship with her daughter's family to turn sour. And then their now penniless, unemployed son, who lost everything in the divorce settlement and alimony, came back home. Seems like he broke up with his girlfriend, too. The already tense atmosphere got even worse, with everyone fighting and blaming each other, saying, "It's your fault everything's messed up." No, it's your fault.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Why aren't you answering your phone? Fine, forget it then. I even bought you a frappuccino as a treat. I'll just drink them all by myself. I'm waiting right by your desk. Hello? This is so annoying. You should be here by now. I specifically went to the Starbucks across the street. Not even the one in the lobby. The good one. You know how picky I am about coffee. But I still got yours first. That's how thoughtful I am. I had it customized to your favorite flavor, too. I got you caramel because I know you like it. With extra whipped cream. Just how you always order it. I went out of my way to get it. Just for you. Because I'm so nice. I'm even missing my break for this. My precious break time. Hello? Are you ignoring me on purpose? This is getting ridiculous. Whatever, I'm leaving the frappuccino on your desk. Right next to your keyboard. Where you can't miss it.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I was in a meeting and couldn't check my phone. I see you called me several times. Was there some kind of work emergency?
Finally, where have you been? I've been waiting forever. Like literally forever. but I've been trying so hard to reach you. For so long, all morning. I bought you coffee and everything. Went out of my way. The least you could do is answer. Read my messages and return my calls. A meeting shouldn't be that important. You could have stepped out. Or at least texted back. Just a quick reply. That's all I needed.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Is there something you wanted to ask me?
It's not an emergency, but just a favor for you, Amanda. I've left all my work on your desk. Please finish it all by Monday, okay?
What? I thought you bought me a Frappuccino as a treat.
It is a treat. I'm giving you the opportunity to earn more hours overtime. Plus, you get free coffee. Win-win. You should be thanking me. I organized all the files nicely for you, arranged them perfectly, put them in folders, made it super easy to understand. I even wrote instructions, step by step. Basically done already, like 90% complete. Just needs the final touches, minor details. Even though I went all the way and bought you a Frappuccino, you didn't answer my calls, and since it's already past office hours, I'm heading home now. You can handle everything else, right, Amanda?
Wait a minute, Rachel. I just got back to my desk, and this is ridiculous. This is practically all of your work. With this amount, I'll have to work overtime today and definitely come in on the weekend.
That's not so bad. You get paid for overtime anyway. You like to work overtime, don't you? Lol. So please do my work for me. Think of all the extra money. All that overtime pay. Double pay on weekends. I did you a huge favor. Most people would kill for overtime. You should be really grateful. I could have asked someone else, like Jenny or Mark, but I decided to choose you.
Excuse me? When did I ever tell you I liked working overtime?
But you're always staying late anyway. Every single day. I see you here every evening. Sometimes past 8. Even on Fridays when everyone else leaves early. I see you at your desk, always working away. So obviously you must like it. Makes perfect sense. And besides, you're a contract employee, unlike me, who's full-time. The more overtime you do, the more money you make, right? So you must love it. That's how it works for contract people. It's common knowledge. Don't be shy about it. Everyone knows contract employees need the money. We all know how it is. How hard it must be. Your hourly wage must be pretty low. Way lower than mine. That's why you work so much. To make ends meet, to pay bills, right? This will actually help you out. I'm being really considerate. Looking out for you. Like a good colleague and a good friend. We full-time employees get a fixed salary that includes overtime, so there's no point in us doing it. That's why you should handle it since you need the overtime pay. Get lots of overtime and finish my work, okay? Lol.
Don't okay me. Sorry, but I won't be helping with any of your work. I'm putting it all back on your desk.
What? You won't finish my work? But that's the perfect solution. Win-win situation for you and me.
That's not how this works. We each have our own responsibilities.
Come on, don't be difficult. I've helped you before. You're being so stubborn. After everything I've done. Remember when I let you take that long lunch break last month? That one time? When you were late? You owe me for that. I covered for you when the manager asked. I said you were in a meeting. That was so nice of me.
That was because you wanted me to cover your morning shift.
Details. We help each other out, right? That's what teammates do. We're like family here. One big happy office family. Just like I'm helping you now with extra hours. Such a good opportunity. I'm being so thoughtful. I marked all the urgent staff with red sticky notes. Made it super organized. Color-coded everything. The yellow ones can wait till tomorrow, so please help me.
Of course I can't finish your work. I've been helping you here and there until now, but to think you'd eventually try to dump all your work on me. Drink your Frappuccino and finish your work by yourself.
But I've already made plans. Important plans. I I can't cancel them now. You're being so unreasonable, so selfish. This makes no sense. How dare someone like you refuse my request? Do you know how much that Frappuccino cost? It was grande size, with extra caramel. I could have bought it for someone else. Someone who'd appreciate it.
Someone like me? I'm technically your senior, you know.
Even if you've been here longer, you're just a contract employee. Your position is different from me, a full-time employee. That's why you can't refuse me. You have to work overtime for me.
Excuse me?
Besides, I have important plans today, so overtime is absolutely impossible. I have nail appointments, eyelash extensions, and spa treatments. My schedule is packed.
Can't you just reschedule those?
No way, that's impossible. I've scheduled everything working backwards from the wedding party at the end of the month. So I can't change anything now.
What?
You know, our CEO's wedding, the party where he's invited lots of company people. I'm sure there will be lots of his hot friends and eligible guys there. That's why I need to prepare properly.
While that enthusiasm is admirable, shouldn't you focus on the work in front of you? I think the CEO would be happier if you worked hard.
That kind of stuff can be done by people who aren't involved in the wedding party. Like old contract employee ladies, lol.
Excuse me?
It's not like you're invited to the party anyway, so you must be free, right? So just do what I say and finish the work quickly.
I'm not really that free.
Oh, come on, lol. A single contract employee your age must be free every day, lol. So anyway, please take care of all my work.
Excuse me?
If you don't accept it now, I'll just dump it on you again on Monday, lol. So just give up and finish it all, okay? Lol.
Sis, working overtime again? Dinner's almost ready. It's your favorite curry. The spicy kind with extra vegetables, just how you like it. Added carrots and sweet potatoes, too. With Mom's secret recipe with the special spice blend.
Oh yes, various things just came up at the last minute. Sorry, but just put my dinner in the fridge. I'll eat it when I get home.
You've barely been home for dinner lately. This is the third time this week. You're definitely working too hard. The quarterly reports should be done, all filed away. And the tax season is months away. Not until spring, so what's happening? Should I wait up for you? The curry won't taste as good reheated. I could make your favorite green tea, too.
No need to wait. I might be quite late tonight. You should rest. You have venue meetings tomorrow for your wedding, right?
Got it. But haven't you been doing a lot of overtime lately? It's not even busy season, and there aren't any big projects in your department, right? Something just seems off. You're usually home earlier. Are you having trouble at work? You can tell me. I should know about these situations as your brother. You know I can help if there's an issue.
Well, there are various interpersonal matters to deal with. More importantly, Kevin, how are your wedding preparations going? You've been coming home a lot lately. How's Amy, your fiancée?
You're trying to change the subject. But if you really want to know, things are going well. Everything's on schedule. Amy's on a business trip abroad right now, so I'm properly handling the wedding preparations as her representative. The venue is close to home, and getting dinner at home after venue meetings is the best.
That's good to hear. Is she enjoying her trip? The time difference must make planning harder.
She says the meetings are intense, but she's managing somehow. Lots of video calls, morning calls at weird hours. She actually asked about you yesterday.
Oh, what did she say?
She's worried you're working too hard lately. Too many hours. Says you look tired.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. I'm glad things are going smoothly. The employees are looking forward to the company-wide wedding party. Everyone's talking about it. They all seem excited about the party.
Really? I was worried it might be too much. Too extravagant. I didn't want to seem like I was showing off. Dad kept insisting on making it grand, so we went with a party format. But if the employees are looking forward to it, I better put in some more effort. Want it to be special for everyone and the whole company. Should we add more entertainment? More activities? Maybe with a band and a few musicians?
Yeah, that would be exciting. Speaking of Dad, how is he today? Has he calmed down about the flowers? Is he still upset? About the arrangements?
Already practicing his speech. For the 5th time today. Mom recorded it secretly. It's hilarious, really funny. Do you want me to send you the video? You'll love it.
Dad does love extravagant things. Don't worry, Mom and I will stay by Dad's side on the day of the ceremony. We'll make sure he doesn't get drunk and go overboard. Remember to hide the expensive champagne.
That's really helpful. You're a lifesaver. Seriously, what would I do without you? With Dad's personality, he'll probably try to steal the spotlight at his son's wedding. Just like every other family event.
Remember his speech at your graduation? The principal had to cut his mic.
Please don't remind me of that. I'm still traumatized.
But that's exactly how he built the company so big in one generation. Well, I better focus on my overtime work now.
Are you really sure everything's okay at work? You know you can tell me if something's wrong.
Everything's fine, just normal work stuff. Focus on your wedding, Kevin.
Got it. Try not to stay too late. The curry'll be in the fridge with extra rice. Text me when you get home safe.
Hey, Amanda, why is some irrelevant old contract employee here? Outsiders need to leave the venue right now. This is a private event. Invitation and VIP only. You can't be here. You're not welcome. How did you even get in? Past the front desk. Someone needs to check the guest list. This is completely unacceptable. Did you sneak in? Through the back door? This is a private event, you know. Not for temp workers or contract staff like you.
What's with that attitude? And don't you owe me an apology? You threw wine on my dress, and now you're telling me to leave?
Oh, please, it was just wine. Besides, you shouldn't have been standing there anyway. In that spot, blocking me. You were in my way. Totally your fault. I mean, who even invited you? Which executive? Show me your invitation. I bet you don't have one. I was just teaching you your place, lol. Wine-soaked is a good look for you, lol. Suits you perfectly. Matches your status and your position. Red really suits you like a warning sign. Actually, better than that cheap dress of yours. So maybe you should thank me. For the upgrade, I improved your look.
What did you say?
Don't act like you belong here. This party is for the higher class. You can't just show up anywhere. There are social rules. How dare a mere contract employee try to proudly participate in the party, lol. How shameless, lol. At your age, you should understand your position better. Know your place, your real place. Stay in your proper lane. Contract workers belong in the office. Behind desks, not at fancy parties.
I understand my position perfectly. That's exactly why I'm here.
Oh, wow, lol. Sure you do. Keep telling yourself that. Is that how you justify this? Being here? Are you openly declaring you're here to hunt for men? Lol, how desperate and pathetic. Being so afraid of your lonely single life, lol. I see right through you. Your real motives, so transparent. I've seen how you look at the executives. At the office, every company meeting. So desperate, it's really embarrassing. But I kind of understand how you feel. After all, you're already pushing 40, lol. Still just a contract employee, never made it to full-time. Lol, your future looks pretty bleak. So of course you want to quickly marry a good man. You want to hunt for men without caring what others think. Must be really desperate. At your age and position, with your salary and your status, tick-tock goes your biological clock. Time's running out. Must be hard being so alone. With no prospects, no future, and no hope.
Rachel, aren't you misunderstanding something? I didn't come here just to hunt for men.
Then why are you here? What's your excuse? What other reason could there be for being here at this party? Oh, are you saying that you came purely to celebrate the CEO and his wife? Lol. That's completely ridiculous. As if you even know them. No way anyone would believe that. It's impossible.
Actually.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to suck up to them to become a full-time employee, lol. I see. Now everything makes perfect sense. That's so transparent. So obvious. Such a desperate move.
What?
You thought this was your chance. Your big break to get noticed. To get attention by management and the executives. To finally get promoted and move your way up. That makes sense. After all, contract employees don't get bonuses, lol. Must be tough living like that in your 30s, lol. No yearly bonus, no raises, no increase. Living paycheck to paycheck, month to month. Must be hard with an insecure life.
No, that's completely wrong too.
Then what is it? Tell me then. Why else would you be here at the party? What's the real reason? I want to hear this explanation. Tell me the truth.
I'm telling you that's not the reason. It's not what you think it is.
Well, sorry for ruining your chance to suck up, but I don't think being full-time suits you, lol. Being a pathetic contract employee in your 30s fits you better. Just keep being my personal assistant for errands, lol. It's your natural role, your true place. What you're meant for. Doing other people's work. Taking orders, running errands, and just following instructions.
Excuse me?
Don't act offended now. You know it's true. The truth hurts, doesn't it? So anyway, throwing wine on you was totally the right call. Get out of here, you old errand lady, lol. This isn't a place for people like you. Go back to your desk, where you belong, your proper place, with the other temps and other contracts.
So you really want me to leave?
Are you deaf as well as desperate? Can't you hear? How many times do I have to say it? Get out already! Having bottom feeders like you around will ruin just the party. You're embarrassing yourself. And everyone else. So just leave now. Before security comes. Before everything gets worse.
Well then, the groom's sister will take her leave. I'll just say goodbye to the bride and groom first.
What? The groom's sister? Wait, what did you just say? Stop making things up. That's impossible. What kind of joke is this? You must be lying. You have to be. Nobody will believe you. You're just trying to save face, to cover yourself. Nice try, but it won't work.
Well, I'll be going now.
Wait, what do you mean? Please explain properly. The groom's sister means... Oh, you don't mean you're our company's CEO's sister? That's impossible. No, that can't be right. You're just a contract worker. Nothing more. That's all you are. All you've ever been. There must be a mistake. This can't be happening. Someone would have told me. I would have known.
That's right. The former CEO is my father, and the current CEO, Kevin, is my brother. That's why I have a seat at the family table.
What? This is some kind of joke, right? It has to be. You can't be serious. You're just making this up to embarrass me.
But even so, I can't participate in the ceremony in this dress anyway. I was told multiple times by you that bottom feeders should leave. So sadly, I'll do as I was told and just leave.
Wait, hold on. Just wait. This can't be happening. Someone would have said something. Would have warned me about this. This is all a joke, right? Like a spontaneous joke you just made up? Because there's no way a contract employee being the CEO's sister. This can't be real. This is the worst nightmare. I must be dreaming. Please tell me this isn't real. You're just messing with me. Getting revenge. Right? Please just say yes.
If you don't believe me, why don't you ask the other employees? Almost everyone in the company knows about this. You're pretty much the only one who's been blissfully unaware until now.
What? No way, wait! Everyone knew about this? That's impossible. No one told me anything. They would have said something. I would have known. I know everything that happens in the office. Every rumor in detail. How is that possible? How could they keep this from me? Why didn't anyone warn me? All this time. Every single person.
I told them not to say anything unnecessary. Everyone just decided to leave well enough alone and stayed quiet.
What? Oh God, this can't be happening. But, all those times.
I didn't want to throw my weight around just because my parents and brother are executives, and everyone understood and respected that feeling.
All those times I made you do my work. Every single time, all the overtime, all the tasks. The way I talked to you. How I treated you. Everything I said, every single word. They all heard it, and they all knew. Wait, hold on! Why are you working as a contract employee if you're from the owner's family? You're the former CEO's daughter and current CEO's sister, right? Shouldn't you have fancy titles like executive or director? This makes no sense. It doesn't add up. You could have any position, any role or any title. Why contract work? Why that position?
Well, I was actually a department head before you joined. But my father, the former CEO, hasn't been well these past few years. While he's usually fine, I need to accompany him to hospital visits, and sudden hospitalizations have increased. So I deliberately became a contract employee to have more flexible hours.
What? A department head? You were management? You used to be my boss's boss? Above my manager? This whole time, you knew everything.
Everyone found it awkward at first, with a department head becoming a contract employee. But it's been surprisingly well received by other part-timers and contract employees with family situations. They say things like, it's easier to take time off now, and we feel less intimidated as contract employees. So I'm serving my purpose as a contract employee pioneer of sorts.
All this time, I was completely wrong about everything. I didn't understand. I never knew. Come to think of it, you're often together with other contract employees. Thought you were all just commiserating together as bottom feeders. But you weren't. You were actually helping them, supporting and guiding them. While I was... Oh God, what have I done?
What are we supposed to be commiserating about? Contract employees are valuable members of this company. Whether someone chooses to be full-time or contract is their personal choice. You have no right to look down on them, and you certainly had no right to throw red wine on me.
Well, that was... I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. It was just an accident. Please, I can explain. Give me a chance. Let me fix this.
Well, I'll be taking my leave now. Hope you have some nice encounters at the wedding party. Though you might want to rethink your approach.
Sis! The venue says they can lend you a replacement dress, so you don't have to leave. Come back right now! If you hurry, you can still make it to the ceremony. They have several options. Perfect choices of dresses, all in your size.
It's fine, Kevin. Don't worry about me. Enjoy your special day. It's your wedding. So just focus on that. On your special moment.
Please come back. Amy's asking for you. She's really upset. Almost crying. Keeps asking why you're not here. Says it won't be the same without you. We both need you here. The whole family does.
Thank you, Kevin, but it seems some people aren't just happy with my presence. So I think I'll just head home for today.
Don't be ridiculous! Everyone's asking about you, actually looking for you. And if you're referring to that female employee, you don't have to worry, because I've already kicked her out, so there's nobody who isn't happy to have you here. Please just come back to the venue. She's totally gone. Security escorted her out right away.
Oh, you actually kicked Rachel out?
What did you expect me to do? After what she did, what she said, how she acted, she ruined your dress. On purpose. Of course I did. She threw red wine on my sister, the CEO's sister. And it was clearly intentional. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes. She was smirking about it, looking proud, pleased with herself, like she'd won something.
Oh my, so you saw all of that.
Yes, I saw everything. Every detail, every nasty comment, everything she did to you. I've heard from other employees too. They told me everything, every incident, and everyone spoke up. So that's why you've been working overtime recently. It was all because of her. I heard she's been dumping work on you every day. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier?
It wasn't that serious.
The whole accounting department told me about it. Every single detail, all the stories. How she treated you, how she acted, how she treated all the employees, with the overtime and the extra hours, the coffee runs, the errands, the harassment, the bullying, basically everything, all of it.
I thought it would be better if she realized things on her own. Even if she knew I was the CEO's sister, she probably wouldn't reflect on her actions. She'd just target other contract employees instead, so I figured I'd act as a buffer for now, to protect the other employees from her behavior.
You don't need to protect everyone. That's not your job. That's my job as CEO. It's my responsibility, my duty, and my role to do so. So you don't need to worry about that. As both CEO and brother, I won't forgive what she did. So once the wedding's over, I'm gonna consider disciplinary action immediately. She's going to face consequences. Serious ones. No more chances. No more tolerance.
Don't be too harsh on her. Think about it carefully. Be professional. Consider all options. Just make sure to handle it as a CEO, not as my brother. Mixing personal and professional matters isn't good.
I know that, but this is a professional matter. Company policy, professional conduct, workplace harassment. Her office behavior is just unacceptable on every level by any standard. But right now, I'm asking as your brother. Please come back to the venue. A ceremony without you would be lonely, and more importantly, you're the only one who can stop Dad. We desperately need you. Right now, this minute, before everything gets worse. We need you here to handle Dad.
What do you mean? What is Dad actually doing now? Please don't tell me he's not already started.
It's getting bad, really bad, like graduation speech bad, maybe even worse.
What? Don't tell me Dad's already drinking and causing trouble.
He's already on his third glass. Red wine, actually. The expensive kind. And getting louder and louder. By every minute. His attention-seeking personality is coming out. He's saying he'll pour wine on himself, too. Mom's desperately trying to stop him right now. He's looking for more wine, asking all the surfers for more, and they're trying to hide it. All the bottles from him. But he just keeps finding more. Mom can't stop him. No one can.
You've got to be kidding.
So please, hurry back. Save us all. Save the wedding before he starts singing. You know how he gets when he drinks? When he's emotional like this? But I think Dad's angry about that employee in his own way, too. He said he won't let anyone embarrass his daughter. It's just that his reaction is going in a weird direction as usual. He's getting really creative with his revenge plans. Way too creative.
That sounds just like Dad. You know he never does anything halfway. Just exactly like him as always. So predictable. All right, I'll come back right away. I'll borrow that replacement dress. I'll help calm Dad down too.
Really? You'll really come back? You mean it? For real? Thanks a lot. You're literally saving us. The whole wedding.
Of course, can't let Dad steal your spotlight.
You're the best. The best sister ever in the world. A lifesaver, my hero, our savior.
I can't let my little brother's wedding become any more chaotic. I'll be right back, so please prepare the changing room and the dress for me.
Please help me, Amanda. When I came to work this morning, HR called me in right away. They've decided to transfer me to a branch office next week. And they said it won't be easy back office work, but customer-facing work. This is definitely because I threw wine on you yesterday, right? I'm begging you on my knees. Please help me out. I'll do anything. Absolutely anything. Please help me, Amanda. I really mean it, every word. No jokes. Anything at all. Just name it.
I can't really comment on that. You should ask the CEO directly if you want to know.
You know I can't do that. It's impossible after what happened, after everything. All I did and said to you. There's no way the CEO would even speak to someone like me. Not anymore, after that incident. He looked so angry, so furious. I can still see his face, his expression, the way he looked at me when he found out.
But he spoke to you directly yesterday, didn't he? When he said, get out of the venue right now, in a way, you're not strangers anymore. So he might surprisingly listen to what you have to say.
Please don't remind me about that. Of that moment. That was so terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. The worst moment of my life ever. Don't you know what the CEO's face looked like at that time? It was the angriest expression I've ever seen, and behind him, the former CEO was glaring at me with the same expression. Do you have any idea how I felt having to practically run away from the venue? I've never been so scared and terrified. Never so humiliated. Everyone was staring. Watching me, all the guests and all the employees. Everyone saw me. I've never been so humiliated in my life.
I'm sorry about that. My family can be quite passionate. But they're really good people who care deeply about family.
That's why I'm doomed. Completely doomed. They'll never forgive me. Not after what I did and said to their daughter. This transfer is definitely the CEO's personal decision. He's angry at me and issuing this horrible transfer order. Do you know what kind of place the branch I'm being sent to is? I heard it's a brutal office with 0 female employees, just only men. In the middle of nowhere. The countryside, hours from the city. From civilization, from everything. There's not even a decent shopping mall nearby. No boutiques, no fancy cafes. Not even Starbucks, not one.
Oh my, sounds like a wonderful reverse harem situation in a perfect area. You were looking for romantic opportunities, weren't you? This could be a perfect opportunity for you.
That's not funny, not at all. This isn't what I meant. Not like this. The men I want to meet are high-spec guys living in luxury downtown condos. Those are the kind of connections I wanted. But instead, I got kicked out of the venue yesterday before I could exchange contact info with anyone. And now I'm being exiled to the middle of nowhere. This is the worst, so please, Amanda, please convince the CEO to forgive me. I'm desperate. Really desperate. I'll never ask you to do overtime again, never again. I'll do all my own work. Every single task. Every single report. I really promise. If you help me, I won't say anything disrespectful to you anymore. I won't dump work on you, and I'll even do your work instead. So please, help me somehow to get this transfer order canceled. I'll be the most dedicated employee, the hardest working one. I'll even bring you coffee every morning. Whatever you want. So please, I'm begging you, on my knees.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Even if I say something, I don't think Kevin will cancel the transfer. He seems to be angrier than you imagine.
Oh, no way! There must be something you can do. Some way, anything, any possibility. You're his sister. He'll listen to you. Please try something.
But unfortunately, it's not just the CEO, but also our father, the former CEO. Though he's retired, Dad still has quite a bit of influence. Word is, he stormed into HR shouting, "Fire that woman immediately!"
Yay! They actually want to fire me? That's even worse. Much worse. This can't be happening.
So you should consider yourself lucky you're just being transferred and not fired. Besides, my brother isn't that heartless. I'm sure you can come back quickly if you show good results at your new workplace.
But... No way! You mean I actually have to work? But I don't want to! I never wanted to work in the first place! Can't I just apologize? Say sorry? Write an apology letter? A formal one? Maybe send a gift? An expensive one? Some other way to get off this? Anything but work. Please!
Yes, of course you have to work. That's what being a full-time employee means.
Well, yes, but I want to cut corners as much as possible. I mean, I've been good at pushing work onto others until now, and suddenly having to work is like, I just want to collect my full-time salary and live an easy life. There must be someone else I can dump work on. New people, other contract workers. Anyone, someone else.
I can't believe what you're saying, even after all of this. By the way, I heard the branch pays overtime separately from base salary. So if you want money, you can earn plenty with overtime.
What? That's even worse! No way, so my salary will decrease? Even now, I'm barely making ends meet with nail appointments, spa treatments, and eyelash extensions. I need those treatments. They're absolutely essential. How am I supposed to maintain my lifestyle? My standards, my image? This isn't fair. Not fair at all.
This might be a good opportunity to reconsider your work ethic and lifestyle. Well then, good luck at your new post. I hope you'll come back someday as a decent person. Rachel was quickly transferred to her new post. The branch office was indeed full of men, mostly tough-looking ones. However, they turned out to be an elite division of extremely capable workers, and Rachel couldn't keep up with their work speed and ability, ending up crying at the office every day. In desperation, she tried acting cute and saying, "I'll do something nice for you if you help with my work." But everyone shot her down, saying, "We don't give special treatment just because you're a woman. This is an equal opportunity workplace." And if you had the guts to throw wine on the CEO's sister, surely you can handle this work. From then on, she's been experiencing a daily boot camp of strict training.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Sarah, it's been a while. I have some news to share. You're free right now, aren't you?
Hi, Emma. I'm on my work break right now. Should I call you?
Oh, no need. I don't really like phone calls. Let's just keep chatting over text like this.
You never used to mind phone calls before.
People change. Besides, texting is more convenient. You can respond whenever you want. Like when you're not too busy with work, which seems to be never these days. I miss our long phone calls, though. Remember when we'd talk for hours? Back when you were fun.
All right, so what's this news about?
Hold on, I want to catch up first. We haven't talked in forever. You never respond to my messages these days. Remember when we used to chat every day? Now I'm lucky if I get one message a week from you. Are you really that busy, or are you avoiding me?
Actually, I've been really busy with work. The company's going through some changes.
Work, work, work. That's all you ever talk about. You're becoming such a boring adult. Remember when you used to be fun? We used to go shopping together all the time. Now you never have time.
Things change when you have responsibilities.
You sound just like Mom when you say that. Always so serious now. Speaking of responsibilities, have you and Mike had any kids yet? You should have by now, right? I mean, you've been married for almost 5 years. All your college friends have kids already. Even Linda had twins last year. And Meg just had her second, right? Don't you feel left behind?
We did just hit our 5-year mark, but no kids yet. As I've said before, when you asked, we're currently not in a financial position for that. We've discussed it as a couple and decided to wait for a while.
But you've been saying that for years now. What are you waiting for? To be millionaires? Still not financially stable, even though you both work? How incompetent are you two at making money? Everyone has kids without being rich. Look at Meg. She's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband supports the whole family. That's how it should be.
But there are various circumstances.
What circumstances could possibly be keeping you from having kids? You're not getting any younger. Do you want your kids to call you grandma? Time isn't going to wait for you. Your biological clock is ticking.
We have our own reasons. I'd rather not discuss about them now.
Have you even gotten checked? I can introduce you a good doctor.
That's inappropriate, Emma.
Just asking. I'm concerned about my sister's fertility. As your sister, I have the right to know. You're being so secretive. Why won't you tell me anything anymore? We used to share everything. Now you're like a stranger.
Anyway, what's your news?
Oh, right, my news. Actually, it's pretty amazing news. Like, life-changing amazing. Want to guess? No? Fine, I'll tell you. I'm actually pregnant.
What? Pregnant? Wait, aren't you still single?
Yeah, so what? And I don't plan on getting married either. Marriage is so old-fashioned anyway. Only boring people get married these days. No offense to you and Mike, but really, who needs marriage? It just ties you down. Makes everything so complicated. Look how stressed you are all the time.
So, you're planning to be a single mother?
What else would I be? It's the modern way. At least I'll actually be a mother. Unlike some people, I've always been better at getting what I want. Always have been, always will be. Remember how I always got what I wanted from my mom and dad? Still do.
So, who's the father of the child?
Not sure, actually. I have 5 boyfriends, so it could be any of them.
What? 5 boyfriends?
Unlike you, I'm actually popular. Men just naturally gravitate to me. They all adore me. I could probably get any of them to marry me if I wanted. They're all really successful, too. One's a doctor. Another works in finance. They all make amazing money, but marriage would just tie me down. I like having options. Freedom is important. You wouldn't understand being tied down and all.
Do any of them know about each other?
Who cares? They're all basically the same anyway. Men are so simple.
Do they know you're pregnant?
I haven't told them yet. Might tell the richest one it's definitely his. He'd probably be thrilled. He's always talking about wanting a family. He even owns his own company, has this huge house, perfect for raising a child, much better than your situation.
Emma, that's not right.
Oh, please, don't lecture me about what's right. You're just jealous because I'm doing things my way. At least I'm giving our parents a grandchild. They'll be so happy, unlike you, who keeps disappointing them. Mom cries about not having grandchildren, you know. Dad, too. They tell me all the time.
Really? Does anyone else know about your pregnancy?
Actually, you're the first one I'm telling, because you're my favorite sister-in-law. Well, my only sister-in-law, that is. Aren't you honored? I could have told Mom first, but I chose you. That shows how much I care about you, even though you never have time for me. Even though you're always too busy with things, I still chose you first.
Well, I appreciate that. When did you find out about this?
Oh, just a while ago. I wanted to be absolutely sure. You know how these things can be. Had to be certain before telling anyone. Anyway, since it would be tough to handle the birth alone, I'm thinking of moving back home. I've already started packing. My apartment lease is ending soon anyway.
What? Moving back home? You mean to our parents' house?
What else would moving back home mean? Don't be dense, Sarah. It's the perfect solution. Free childcare. Mom's always wanted a baby in the house. She'll be so excited, finally getting her wish to come true, unlike what you've given her.
Actually, that might be a bit difficult.
Why? There's enough room in the house, right? Plenty of space for everyone. My baby needs some space to grow, to play, and to be happy.
Have you told your mother and father about this yet?
I'm going to tell them, but hey, since you live near them now, I wanted to let you know first. I'll be counting on you to help me out. You can babysit whenever I need a break. It'll be good practice for when you finally have your own baby, if you ever do, at your age.
Help you out. But Mike and I are barely home because of work.
Well, that's why you can't have kids. Mike should get a better job if he has to work so much. What kind of husband is never home? My boyfriends all have time for me, even with their successful careers. Maybe Mike's just avoiding you.
His job isn't the issue.
Then what is? You're both so mysterious about everything. You never tell me anything anymore. We used to share everything. Now you're all secretive about your life.
No, it's not like that. I'm just concerned about you and your baby's future. How are you planning to raise a child alone? Emma, what about your job?
Well, I quit. It wasn't fulfilling anyway. Who needs a job when you have family? That's what family is for, to support each other, unlike how you support Mom and Dad.
What? You quit? You're joking, right? How are you planning to support yourself and the baby?
Well, I had really bad morning sickness, and going to work was such a drag, so I just quit. I couldn't handle the stress anymore. Besides, my boss was being totally unreasonable. He was so mean to me, expected me to show up on time, like I wasn't growing a human inside of me. So inconsiderate.
How unreasonable was he?
He wouldn't let me come in late even though I was sick every morning. Can you believe that? And he got mad when I took too many breaks to rest. Just no sympathy at all. He even complained about my phone use, said I was distracted. As if I could focus with my condition.
Did you tell him you were actually pregnant?
No way! He would have made me do all sorts of paperwork. So much hassle. It was easier to just quit. Besides, I'm going to be a mom now. That's the most important job in the world. More important than your office job. More important than money.
I see. But wait, did you say bad morning sickness? Emma, how many months pregnant are you?
I think about 7 months or so. Time really flies. It feels like yesterday. When I first saw the test. Such a magical moment.
What? 7 months? And you haven't told anyone until now?
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure it would stick before telling anyone. Like I said, morning sickness was just horrible. I could barely function. I was throwing up every single day. It was so exhausting. I could barely get out of bed.
Well, 7 months is really far along. Have you been getting proper prenatal care?
Of course! What kind of mother do you think I am? I've been to the doctor and everything. The baby is perfectly healthy. No problems at all. The baby is already kicking. Want to feel her move? Oh wait, you're too busy with work. Always too busy for family.
Well, glad to know the baby is in good condition.
So, anyway, I'm planning to move back next week. I've already started packing boxes. My lease ends at the end of the month anyway. Already gave notice. I can't wait to be home, in my old room, with Mom and Dad. And you nearby to help.
Next week? Wait, that's so sudden.
Why is it sudden? The baby's coming in 2 months. She needs her own nursery. I need time to set up and get ready for this. For the nursery, I'm thinking of pink walls with white furniture. Mom will love decorating it with me. We can go shopping together, like old times, when you used to be fun.
Emma, there's something you need to know.
Mom and Dad will be thrilled to have their first grandchild. Unlike someone, I can actually give them a grandchild to hold. It's funny how I'm having a baby before you guys, even though you're the older ones who should have had kids first. They've waited so long for grandchildren. Mom's going to be the best grandmother.
I told you, we have our reasons for not having children yet.
You keep saying that, but for what reasons? Money can't be that tight. You both have jobs. You're making excuses for not being able to have kids. I got pregnant right away, so there's nothing wrong with our family's genes. The problem must be with you. Maybe you're just too stressed, or maybe Mike's working too hard. Or maybe you're just not trying, not really trying, because you're selfish.
That's not how it works, Emma.
Well, whatever. I'm planning to move on Thursday next week, so you and Mike need to help with the move. I can't lift anything heavy because of the baby. I remember that Mike has a truck, right? He can take the afternoon off from work to move things for me. One afternoon won't kill him, unless he's avoiding family again, like you both always do.
But both Mike and I work on weekdays. Besides, you talk about moving like it's simple, but there's something we've never told you.
Huh? What are you being so dramatic about? Just tell me. You always do this. Always making everything complicated when it's so simple.
Well, actually, we're currently living with your mother and father.
What? Living with my parents? What's that about? I never heard about this. Mom said you guys just live nearby. When did this happen? Why didn't anyone tell me this? How long have you been living there? Is this some kind of joke? Why would you keep this from me? From your own sister-in-law?
There are certain circumstances why we're living together.
What circumstances? Why is everything always so complicated with you? Don't tell me you were so broke you had to beg Mom and Dad to take you in. And living together? That house isn't even that big. Where am I supposed to stay? I was planning to live there permanently after moving back. This ruins everything. My perfect plan is ruined. Why didn't anyone tell me? How could you keep this from me? All this time, everyone lying to me.
Emma, it's not like that. Maybe we should discuss this in person.
No, I want answers now. I deserve to know everything. How long have you been living there with them?
That's complicated.
Everything is complicated with you. Why can't you just give me a straight answer? I can't believe everyone kept this from me. My own family. How could you all lie to me? What else are you hiding? Mom always acts like everything is normal when we talk. Dad never mentioned anything about this either. I'm your sister-in-law. I had a right to know. Every time I contacted you, all lies, every single time. Do you know how disappointing this is to me?
That's why I think we should properly discuss things with your parents and everyone first, before moving forward with the move and returning to your parents' home.
No, that's impossible. I have no time for that. The contract for our current house ends this month.
So that's why it's next week.
We have to move out within a week, and at this point, we can't just decide not to move. Please do something about this, Sarah.
Even if you say that it's...
Fine, I'm telling Mom.
Sarah, did you hear from Emma? She's coming back home pregnant. Can you believe that? Yes, I just got the news that she'll be raising the child alone. What are you saying? She won't be alone. She has me, and she has you too. You're counting me in this too? Of course, as a daughter-in-law of this family, it's natural to help her out in this situation. Since you and my son don't have children and won't give us grandchildren, you should at least help take care of Emma and her baby. Take care? She'll be living with us after all. But what about the living expenses if Emma lives here? And where would she stay in the first place? We'll just use your room for her. She'll need space when the baby comes, right? But the room that was originally 2 separate rooms for the siblings, which had the wall removed when we moved in to make one room, right? That's the room my husband and I are using now. All other rooms are either yours or you and your husband's hobby rooms. Where are we supposed to live now in this situation? We have foldable mattresses, so the living room should be fine for you two, right? You wake up earlier anyway, and you're the last to go to bed. I don't think it would be a problem to lay those foldable mattresses in the living room. I actually wake up early because I make breakfast, and I stay up late because of work or housework. Besides, there would absolutely be no privacy in the living room. We don't come home just to sleep. We need our private space as well. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any other rooms. There's nothing we can do about it. You're going to have to either tell Emma she can't come back for the birth, or you arrange the environment so she can. But we're too busy to help. She says she needs to move soon, so you older ones need to endure this, for the sake of her and the grandchild who represent the future, okay? I think you're actually the older ones here. We're elderly. You need to respect your elders. But this happened because you wanted to hide our living arrangement from Emma, right? Well, it would have been troublesome to tell her, right? Weren't you the one who lied about us living near the house because Emma rarely comes home? You even made us keep quiet about it. That's true, but grandchildren are important, right? Do you even understand the current situation? We can't support one more person, let alone two, when the baby comes. It's obvious our living situation will become difficult for all of us. This is where you two working people need to step up. Think of it as filial piety. What? Filial piety? Oh, but we need to make it look like we're actually supporting her. What are you saying? Well, as parents, we don't want to look bad in front of our daughter. We want her to keep thinking we're ideal parents. We want the grandchild to think we're good grandpa and grandma too. So I'm counting on you, Sarah. Think of it as good practice for when you get pregnant and give birth. Please support Emma and her baby. Wait a minute. Let's all talk about this properly, with everyone. Barbara!
It's been a month since we started living together, and honestly, you two really don't care about Mom and Dad at all. I've been watching how you treat them all this time. It's just disgraceful. The way you ignore them, the way you avoid family meals, the way you lock yourselves away.
Where is this coming from?
Do you know how much they've done for you? They gave us everything. Unlike me, you can't give them grandchildren. You're barely home, and you don't even show filial piety. You barely help Mom with housework. You should be grateful they even accepted you as their daughter-in-law. Mom has to do everything herself. Well, you're off at your precious job. Some daughter-in-law you are.
I'm busy with work, so can we talk about this later?
Oh, always with the work excuse. That's all you ever say. Work, work, work. Mom says you don't even eat dinner with them anymore. What kind of daughter doesn't eat with family? How cold you are.
That's because I work late shifts.
But Mike doesn't either. He's never here. Mom cries about it, you know?
He has his own work schedule too.
You're both being so selfish, living here rent-free and can't even have dinner together with family. Do you know how lonely they are? You know what Mom told me? She's so disappointed in you both.
What?
That you locked your bedroom door before. What kind of family locks doors? It's so suspicious. What are you hiding? What could be so secret from your own family?
We value our privacy.
Privacy from your own family? What kind of things are you doing that need privacy? What are you protecting? What's so precious?
It's nothing. We just want privacy, that's all.
But if we end the conversation here, I won't tell you where I took your belongings. I did you a favor, really. Since you love privacy so much, now you can have all the privacy you want. Somewhere else.
What? Our belongings? Emma, what did you do with our stuff?
I contacted an ex-boyfriend from high school who has a truck. We moved all your stuff to a storage unit. He was happy to help. Everything's safe and sound there.
What? So there's none of our belongings left in the house? You deliberately moved them out? Why did you do this without telling us? Did your parents approve this?
Well, you two were just taking up space and being a nuisance. Mom and Dad will agree anyway. After all, unlike you, I'm the righteous heroine carrying their first grandchild. We decided to kick out the useless couple who can't even have kids. Parasites who can't even earn enough despite both working can make do with a shabby apartment. The baby needs space and proper family who care about her, not selfish aunt and uncle who are never home, who lock their doors, who hide away, who don't contribute, who don't appreciate family.
I see. Good job.
That's all you have to say? No anger? Aren't you going to beg to come back?
No.
You brought this on yourself. You had it coming. You should have treated Mom and Dad better. Now you'll learn what it's like without their support. Maybe you'll appreciate family more. They gave you everything, and this is how you repay them? With coldness. You deserve this, you know.
Are you done? Have you said everything you wanted to say?
For now, but don't think this is over. You'll regret treating Mom and Dad like this. They deserve better than you. At least they have me now, their good daughter. Are you crying about your poor living conditions yet? Too bad you don't have mom and dad support anymore. You were living so comfortably on their dime. Now it's my turn to be supported by them. How's your life in that cheap apartment? Missing home-cooked meals? Must be hard after being pampered for so long.
Oh, so you'll be supporting them now? Really? That's great. Then I won't feel bad about selling the house.
Huh? What did you just say? Sell the house? What are you talking about? Mom and dad will support me and the baby. You don't have any right to sell the house. Stop making stupid jokes. You can't sell what isn't yours. This is their house, my parents' home. They've lived there forever.
What are you talking about? The house is actually in Mike's name now.
Huh? What do you mean? It's not Mike's house. That's impossible. You are lying. Mom and Dad would never. Stop lying to me. They wouldn't give away their house to Mike.
Since they said they wanted to be good parents to you, I thought they probably never told you anything negative about themselves. And sure enough, they really didn't tell you.
Hey, what's going on? Explain what's happening here.
When Mike and I got married about a year in, your mother and father asked us to move in with them.
What? Didn't you guys ask to move in? Stop lying. They would have told me if they asked you to move in. Mom tells me everything. She always has.
Your parents actually couldn't keep up with their debts anymore. They couldn't pay the remaining mortgage or car payments.
What debts? Since when do they have debts? You're making this all up. They never mentioned about any debts to me. They're fine financially.
So that means you don't even know about your father getting fired, do you?
What? Fired? That can't be true.
Did you ever wonder how he could afford retirement?
But he said he had savings. He even showed me his bank book. He has plenty of money. Stop trying to make Dad look bad. He worked hard, and he saved well.
Did you check the date on that bank book?
What are you talking about? Why would I check the date? Stop being cryptic.
It happened about 10 years ago. Apparently, he'd been living on odd jobs and loans to pay for living expenses and loan payments, but obviously that couldn't last. That's when they asked us to move in with them, all while keeping it a secret from you.
No, you're making this up. You're just trying to hurt me. They wouldn't hide something important like this from me. But wait a minute, getting fired and having debts? If that's true, then that means the real parasites weren't you guys, but Mom and Dad.
I'd rather not use that word since it's not very nice, but yes, we took over all their debts and mortgage payments and moved in to help them out financially. We thought your father just went a bit overboard with spending after losing his job, and we saw it as a way of showing filial piety.
Where does that money come from?
Where do you think?
And then, don't tell me. It can't be.
Well, it turned out your father had a gambling addiction and your mother was a shopaholic. Even after we moved in, they wouldn't work, and honestly, it was really difficult.
No way! So the reason you couldn't have kids was because you were supporting them financially? All this time? Continuing to pay their debts?
Yes, Mike and I make decent money, but we have too many expenses now. Until you came, we kept our money safe by locking our room, but after you forced us to stay in the living room, money started disappearing from our wallets every day.
What? That's impossible! They wouldn't steal, not from their own children!
Thank goodness we moved our bank book somewhere safe. At least we had enough savings left for moving and starting our new life.
Mom and Dad wouldn't. That's a lie. They're such good parents. They've always taken care of us, given us everything we needed, loved us, protected us.
To you, maybe, but for us?
What's that supposed to mean? They love us equally. They've always said so. Always shown it.
Who do you think paid for all your shopping trips with Mom?
Mom did, with her credit card. She always pays for everything.
Actually, with our credit card.
No.
Everything was. Because we covered their debt payments and loan payments. Both the house and car are in Mike's name now, and we're going to sell both.
Wait, if you sell them, where are we supposed to live from now on?
Well, you're just going to have to figure that out with your parents.
What? You can't do this to us. I'm about to have a baby. This is just bad timing. The nursery is almost ready. What about Mom and Dad? What about my baby? She needs a home. You can't just throw us out.
That's not my problem to solve. After all, your mother and father don't have any income, right? They're probably still taking out loans as we speak. We've stopped letting them have credit cards, but I'm sure they're still borrowing money from somewhere we don't know about.
But there must be some savings left, like Dad's retirement money, and their pension, something, anything.
And just so you know, don't try to count on help from your neighbors or relatives.
Why? The neighbors love Mom and Dad. They're always praising them.
Because your parents already borrowed money from neighbors and relatives too, and never paid them back.
What? That would make everyone hate them.
How could they do such a thing? Mike and I have been going around apologizing and paying back everyone one by one, so they all know about the situation. When we went to tell the neighbors we were moving out of the house because we got kicked out, they all congratulated us, saying, "You finally escaped from this situation."
What? Are Mom and Dad really that bad? I never knew. Never noticed this after all these years.
Your parents seem to think young people should shoulder all the money and work. Your father's favorite phrase is, "We supported America during the economic boom." Haven't you heard it?
Well, he did say they made America wealthy, but I thought it was just a joke. He does say that all the time. I just never realized he was serious.
And your mother's catchphrase is, "I raised one son and one daughter and was a full-time housewife working 24/7, so now it's time to enjoy my well-deserved rest." That's why she made me do all the housework.
But Mom was doing housework. I saw her running the washing machine while you were at work after I moved in. She always seems busy, always moving around, always doing something. She told me she does everything, that you never help her out with the chores.
That's not true. She just turns on the washing machine whenever she feels like it, but doesn't hang the clothes or fold them. Since I get home late, I end up having to rewash the clothes that have been sitting in the machine for hours, then hang them, fold them, and iron them. Mike helps out with that too.
What's the point of that? She's just creating extra work.
If we're lucky with the timing, it's fine, but during the rainy season or midsummer, the clothes left in the machine get absolutely horrible. No matter how many times we asked, she wouldn't stop just pressing the button to make it look like she was doing housework.
What about meals? Mom prepared those, right?
She just reheated what I cooked for her.
Just that?
Before you came back, she wouldn't even reheat things. She wouldn't even step into the kitchen. If Mike or I were around, she'd make one of us do even simple things like getting tea.
What? With no money and no housework, what's going to happen to my life? I can't raise a baby in a situation like this. I don't have any savings. I just quit my job. The baby's coming soon. I need a home. I need support.
They're not going to start working now, so you'll have to work hard to fill the role we've been playing.
No, that's impossible. I'm pregnant. I can't work. I can't do everything you did. I need help.
They were reluctant to let us leave the house all this time, so I'm actually grateful you kicked us out.
Wait, about that. I didn't mean to. Sarah, please come back with Mike. If we get rid of Mom and Dad's hobby room, everyone can have their own room, and we can all live together. We can make everything work out. Please, let's live together. I'll help this time. I promise I'll be different. I'll get a job after the baby. I'll learn to cook. I'll do housework. I'll do anything.
You expect us to come back knowing we'd have to shoulder all the financial and housework burden for you and your parents? Besides, we've already started the process of selling the house and car. Either way, you won't be able to live in that house anymore.
Then at least let me stay with you and Mike in your new place. I'll at least help with the housework. I'll pay rent. Well, after the baby. Please, Sarah, I'll be good. I won't cause any trouble. I'll do whatever you say.
The fact that you say help with housework shows you have no intention of being self-sufficient, so I'll have to decline. Now, we can finally live as a couple, so we're going to live our own life from now on. You're going to be a mother too, so you need to become stronger.
I can't possibly work now. If I had known this would happen, I should have at least trapped the richest guy by lying about the baby being his. He would have taken care of everything. It's not too late. I could still call him and tell him it's his baby. He'd believe me. He wants a family anyway.
Listen, Emma, work hard for your child's sake. Don't make your child unhappy. As a mother, you need to put your child's happiness first.
But how? I don't have a job or any money saved. I don't have any skills. I can't do this alone. I'm terrified. What will happen to us and my baby?
That's not our problem anymore. Figure that out yourself. Well then, I wish you good luck.
Wait, Sarah, please don't abandon me like this. Forget about Mom and Dad. Please help me. I'm sorry about everything I said to you. Please pick up. I don't know what to do. I need you. Sarah, please help me.
My husband and I cut ties with our parents and Emma, who ended up moving to a cheap one-room apartment after the house was put up for sale. After giving birth, Emma quietly escaped from her parents and is now working hard as a single mother. Her parents continue their borrowing habits and are still deep in debt, with government offices frequently trying to contact them. Mike legally became part of my family to completely sever ties with his parents.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.